Hi, Val Quickman, coming to you live. This will be my first live in a while. Actually, the first one on this topic, so I'm putting like a series out and on traffic safety. And today we're talking about the three most important teen driving laws. I live in Illinois, so you might have to check with your local jurisdiction or state because some of the laws in Illinois are not the same as, let's say, Wisconsin. I know it's vastly different. But the main one I want to talk about is the National Safety Council actually came out with last year and tallied statistics on traffic accidents, and they found out that one out of the four accidents that occur, one out of every four, involved somebody that was texting and driving. So texting and driving it's like worse than drunk driving. I'm a police officer. It's just ridiculous. You see people on the phone while they're driving, and it's just not paying attention, especially texting, because you're looking down and you're not even paying attention to what's going on. But because of that being such a problem, it's like 9% of all the accidents involved 15 and 19-year-olds, and the ones that were injuries were actually involving texting and driving. And obviously, it's kind of like an epidemic, so we have created laws around that to try to eliminate and lower the statistics. So with teen driving, the laws are like actually getting really strict. All kinds of any kind of texting and driving is illegal. You'll get a ticket and pulled over if they find you doing it. There's 46 states that currently do that. And if you're using any handheld device, at least in Illinois, and I think there's like 16 other states that do that, you can get a ticket for just being on your cell phone. So kids especially new drivers, need to understand it's just not important to be on the phone while driving. It's just not, and even for adults, nothing can possibly be that important. Pull over the side of the road and get on your phone. I know if I saw that, I wouldn't be apt to not even say anything, because it's the safest route to go. The second one I wanted to talk about is actually, if you have a child under the age of 18 that's driving, whatever your curfew is in your state, if they're driving after curfew, their license is not valid. So, say in the state of Illinois, it's 11 o'clock. If you're driving after 11 for whatever reason, your license is not valid. So basically, someone under 18, 16 or 17-year-old driving, your license isn't valid. So that's interesting. You get arrested, and you're on top of being arrested for not having a license, you're also getting a curfew violation. So tell your kids not to be out past curfew if they plan on driving. It's a good idea to walk or ride a bike. There are obviously exceptions to the rule, like an emergency, or if they happen to be working that late, or a school function. The third one I wanted to talk to you about is when they're called undergraduate drivers. It's between 16 and 18 when you first start driving. Teens between 16 and 18 are not allowed to have any more than one passenger in the car. Now, I know when I first started driving, there's like 1994, there's like 8 of us in the car. It didn't matter, but obviously that's a huge distraction, so we're trying to eliminate distractions. Only one other person in the car. The only exception to that is if you're family and you're going somewhere, say you have a couple brothers and sisters, you're taking them somewhere, that's an exception. But that just eliminates the distraction inside the vehicle, because there's enough going on outside the vehicle to be distracted by. Those are the three big ones that all parents and teens should know. After this live, I'm going to actually put a blog post up, and I'm going to link to a bunch of other articles and statistics on teen crashes. The big thing I found, actually, I think it's National Safety Council. That's the big one that comes out with all the statistics on accidents. They actually have a parent-child agreement for driving, and if they violate whatever rules are set up, they actually can be punished. And it's kind of like a contract you sign when your kid starts driving. It's actually a pretty good idea. So I'll put a link to that in there so you guys can look at that too. I hope you enjoyed live. I hope you find it useful. Comment below if you have any other questions you'd like me to go over on safety, health, nutrition, all that great stuff. This is just one series I'm going to be doing all week, and then I'm going to move on to another topic. So if you have another topic you'd like me to talk about, please leave it in the comments, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. Take care. Have a good day.